I'm going live on YouTube as well. Yeah, I was yo. The Skype footage is crazy. I don't know why, but playing rank in Mario Kart Online, yo, Mario Kart Online is gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be fun, the knockout mode, everything. But I just thought it was insane for them to show that camera. Then you think, look, let me just tell you something. We're Cell Squad, chat. You know what I'm saying? You think Cell Squad's gonna turn on their cameras and throw ourselves in the game? You see when they were fist bumping the box in Mario in a Super, I think it was Mario Party Jamboree. You didn't see how laggy they were? It looked like the Nvidia feature when people be like recording and they use like the AI feature to like remove their background. They were choppy as shit, fist bumping the boxes. I was rolling. I'm expecting that. Nah, man, you ain't gonna have us fist bump. We not fist bumping, bro. I don't want to see people. I want to smoke your ass down. That was mad direct. You said they cash grabbing? Yeah, man, it's cash grabbing and loyal customers, man. But we've been saying this for a long time, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. You see, we have biases and it sucks. I would pay $80 for Pokemon. That Pokemon look fire. That Pokemon looks amazing. But man, yo, can y'all believe? Matter of fact, another question I have to ask y'all. How do y'all feel about physical media? Like, do y'all care about it? Like, how important is physical media to y'all? Like, if from a standpoint of like when you collect games, movies, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Oh wait, Seal, you wrote Switch 2 costed 2K Canadian dollars there. Yeah, Switch 2 is gonna cost an arm and a leg because of the tariff situation. Even though they froze the tariffs for 90 days. J man, what's good, gang? How you doing? Not really for me. It depends. Protected. I think physical media and preservation is important, y'all. Listen, it may not be for you, but you don't want that to go away. You let that shit go away, y'all. And just know Ubisoft is dealing with a lawsuit right now, and they just doubled down in the courts saying that your physical game, your games, not physical, your digital games don't belong to you. They doubled down in court saying that. Remember, they're getting sued for the Crew 1, for the removal of Crew 1 for people who paid all that money, and they just doubled down in court saying, hey, your games don't belong to you digitally. Yo, preservation in physical media and games, that shit is so important, y'all. Imagine playing, yo, I think it's crazy that Call of Duty, you can play COD 4 right now and still play online. But if you go back 3 years with WWE games, the online is not working. Maybe 3 or 4 years, however long. That's not it, bro. That's not cool. They're not releasing patches either for certain games for you to still play. Some games that run online is kind of fucked up. What the fuck is Ubisoft onto? Yeah. Yeah, man. Still, they're dealing with a big lawsuit right now. These two kids from, well, they're young adults from LA, California, are suing them right now because the physical media situation, not physical media, excuse me, the Crew situation, it got removed from everybody's library. But there was people currently still playing it, probably modding it too. I don't think mods should be a problem as long as you're not altering, trying to get free DLC. You're not messing with the online rank system and messing with things that kind of mess up for everybody else. If you're doing, yeah, the Crew 1 was a massive game. Ubisoft removed that from the whole storefront, and they're like, yo, where's my game? And Ubisoft said that like, we don't own any of their digital library, so they could remove it. But then you want us to pay $150 for your limited edition. It's insane. Yeah, you can go to games back with WWE. Okay, they do that with 2K games every year after a year or so. Yeah, like NBA 2K, that shouldn't be able to do that, but you know why they do that now? I just assume from an investor standpoint, looking at the player base and looking at how many people currently play 2K, if the other 2, 3, 4 2Ks was still available to play online, people would probably still be playing that. And I don't believe that would be good on investor standpoint, because they're gonna look at it like, yo, your new games don't have that many players. If 2K 16, 17, 18 was still like a thing, I think 2K 16 and 17 would probably have more players than 2K now. Yeah. Wait, it's gone for real? If you go to Ubisoft library right now, the Crew 1 is not available in your library, in your own game. Why would Ubisoft lock them out of the Crew 1? Actually, I don't know. I don't know why they didn't just drop a patch that says, hey, listen, this game, you might like, I don't think you can't play it offline now. Like you can't play it like online no more, but you own the license to this game. There's just no multiplayer. I don't know, but it's a big thing with physical media. I have a real problem with that. Like the reason why I brought this up to y'all is because Nintendo, they just revealed that Nintendo's the upgraded games like Zelda Breath of the Wild and the sequel to it and a few other games that came out on the previous Switch, they got physical copies of the game for the Switch 2, but when you open it, it's either gonna have the Switch 1 game in there with a fucking upgrade code, or it's just gonna have a piece of paper in the case for you to redeem the game. That's not physical media, bro. I forgot what games did that. I forgot which game did that. But some games released in GameStop and people pre-ordered it and picked up the case. And when they opened it, was just a redeem code. I don't know if it was Fortnite Save the World, but there were some people doing that. That shit is crazy, bro. Yeah. Physical game room. Yeah, when it's all said and done, this area,
full reveal to go ahead and show you some marathon gameplay live here from
Bungies. This is gonna be my physical area, and I'm gonna be putting this all the way on this side, but it's gonna happen within time. But I'm definitely gonna try to save my physical media.
We're gonna be talking to on stage here in just a little bit. We wanted to take the opportunity to get to introduce you to just a few of them here before we kicked off the show.
Shout out to everybody on the YouTube side, man.
First things first, someone who's been here at Bungie for a little bit.
Anime. This is a marathon. The makers of Destiny on this game. Have you seen Paradise?
At some point, but Kevin Yanis,
they're a scam. They stole all the assets from GTA.
It's going great. I'm really excited for this truly momentous day.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Are these creators?
What are you most excited about?
Yeah, honestly, I'm really excited for the team, or for everyone to see the team's work on the runners. We've been developing these gameplay fantasies and visual.
Oh no, these are the teams that work there.
I know the community's reacted really positively to some of the previews we've given, and you know, Bungie games have this immaculate touch and feel, this great gunplay, and with Marathon, we're adding tech shooter elements to it. To really increase that depth and mastery that people expect from our games. So I'm excited to see how everyone reacts to that.
Yeah, now we're going to get to see a lot of that soon, but we're also going to get to see, you mentioned you get to work on the runners. Can you tell us just a little bit about spoiling what's on the show, what we're going to see today?
Yeah, sure. With these runners, you're going to see they're pretty archetypical. So you're going to see different but clear and distinct fantasies and gameplay identities and roles, and hopefully people walk away from this understanding how their team compositions are going to look like and what their friends are going to play.
That's why it's important now, man. If y'all see some deals on some of these physical games,
as we go right on down the line, we're also joined by senior engineering lead here at Bungie, Mr. Sean Chan. Sean, how's it going, man?
Hi, I'm great. Yeah, it's really good. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you for asking. That's so nice of you. For folks out there that may not know what it is a senior engineering lead does, what do you do?
I want to be very transparent with y'all and say that everybody in here,
if something doesn't work, Kevin comes and
are
calls
fucking
me.
geeks.
Right? This doesn't work.
They are some of the most smartest people.
Call Sean if it doesn't work.
Like I said, if y'all ever played a Destiny raid,
obviously here working in video games.
I don't understand it, bro. These dudes are nice.
Anything particular today that you're really excited for people to see?
My bag.
We have a lot of cool tech that people haven't seen yet.
Yo,
like,
these people are fucking nice, bro.
In this game,
yo, that's on some real shit.
This will be the first time they see it. I'm really nervous, and I hope everything works well.
Being nervous means you're both excited but want it to go well, so that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Man,
I hope it goes well, man.
We really appreciate it. And of course, as we go on,
PlayStation don't even got a real shooter for real. This is literally PlayStation shooter.
Julia, how you doing?
It's gonna be on every platform though.
Andy.
Today we're obviously going to get a lot to show, or get to show off a lot rather today here in just a little bit. But what are you most excited for people to see?
Oh man. So as you know, we've been treating this as both a reimagining of and a direct successor to the original trilogy, which means we've been taking that really rich, textured world building from the original games and using it as sort of a sacred foundation.
What original game?
We want to continue building on, and finally, we get to share some of that with our community today.
Yo, but shoot us
selfishly as someone who grew up
why
playing the original trilogy
black
with his
people?
dad, it's been so much fun getting to talk story with you. Can't wait for everyone to get to see. Anything in particular, anything else that you're excited for people to get to dig into as they learn more about Marathon?
Yo, Zoom was good. Love to see you're a creator for this game, man. Got some I got some high hopes too. I'm praying to God that is good. Sheila, what's wrong with you, man?
Fair question. All right, well, we got a big show coming up. Thank you, Julia, for being here. Thank you all,
I'm excited for this, man. I'm praying that this is going to be good.
We appreciate it a ton.
I'll be honest, though.
All right, we are in final prep now, everyone.
Oh, this 6.5 minutes. I was about to say, wait, they're showing it right now. I'll be honest though.
Don't go away.
One of my biggest hopes for the game, again, one of the biggest things, and I hopefully Bungie knows from the Destiny games, is that if this is a looter shooter, that loot needs to hit, yo. That loot gotta hit. That loot has to hit. There needs to be extreme sacrifices and risk and reward. That's what I want. I want risk and reward. If you're gonna go in, and depending on who we going up against, if it's PV, PvE, or PvE, or whatever, there needs to be a high risk, high reward. Yo, man, I'm loving them badges next to y'all, man. Yo, Felp, thank you for the follow, man. Yo, it's gonna be multiplayer. It's multiplayer, Sean. It's gonna be super competitive too. What, Marathon? So Marathon was the game that Bungie was working on for years. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. For anybody who knows and did their homework on Marathon when they first announced it, I think Bungie had this idea for a game since like the 90s, or maybe not the 90s, but I think maybe it's based off something from the 90s, but just to know that this has been something that they've wanted to do for years. And I could be completely wrong. You know, I watched too many fucking videos, so I know they did Halo, and then they did Destiny. But Halo was the idea from Microsoft, and then Destiny came out after. I played Escape from Tarkov, so that risk reward factor needs. I was just saying that at the beginning of the stream. This game inspired, I know one of the major inspirations for this game was like the graphics and the aesthetic of like a Mirror's Edge game. Like the way the game looks. Siobhan, thank you for the 2 months. I appreciate you. Yo, Fear God, shout out to everybody on the YouTube side, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Why do I just see white and Asian people? All right. Thank you. Tori, thank you for being on the YouTube side. Yo, man, what's up, man? What's up with y'all, bro? Yo, I really hope Bungie, man, if they watching my stream, they just know we full of love and life, man. Cause god damn. Yo, son, yo, that shit is crazy, bro. Yo, I think I seen Trey was doing his Under Armour stream, and once in a blue, somebody was getting timed out over there because they were like, damn, man, yo, I can't wait for these Nike sneakers to drop. I'm like, yo, he's doing an Under Armour stream, bro. What are you talking about? And I'm dealing, and I'm moving, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck are people doing? And then somebody goes, yo, do you know when Reebok is dropping the Shacks? I'm saying, and I'm like, yo, pieces of shit, bruh. Motherfucker wearing the whole Under Armour fit, and y'all calling him PGA Tour 2025. Y'all calling him NPC of the year. And then some people was asking about Nikes, yo. I was like, yo, that's some fucking trolls, bro. That shit is crazy. So I think somebody from Bungie was in my stream just now, and I think Bushido said, yo, there ain't no black people on this site. Oh shit, yo, that shit is crazy, bro. Yo, and you know what's crazy? That's facts. I didn't see not one person. Yo, that shit is crazy. Yeah, cuh. Yo, that shit is crazy. Chicago in the building. Yo, what's good with you, gang? What up, Manny? What up, Ron? Shout out to everybody on the YouTube side, man. I'll be here later outside. No, you're good, because after a few hours, we're gonna be reacting to a few stuff, and then after that, cut off stream, come back on late in the evening. So all the videos we're gonna still like react to and stuff like that. He said we're cooked. Nah, but all jokes aside, I think this shit is kind of dope, man. Again, I love puzzles in games, but I hate when they're like too overcomplicated. Destiny's one of those games where their raids, they get really, really confusing. So I've always needed like a group that just knew what the hell they were doing. There's raids that I think are like 24 hours long, aren't there? Yo, Cruz, thank you for the 41 months, man. I appreciate you. Yo, what up, 80s? What's good with you, gang? Yo, that shit, yo, Bushido, you funny as shit. Yo, Seal, you laughing? Yo, shit. Here on YouTube, About to leave a like. Yo, man, Bizzle, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. Yo, raids are some of the best things I've ever seen. I remember I got so hyped because Pokemon was doing a raid in one of their games. That shit was the wackiest shit I've ever seen, bro. I was like, damn. I said, ain't that a big ass Mewtwo? We just fighting this Mewtwo. We just standing there shooting at it, like attacking it with thunderbolts and shit. Shit was weak as hell. Working third shift. Oh man, the third shift. What is that? Like the morning, like night to morning, or is it the 3 to 11 shift? I forgot. What up, CTD? Yo, happy belated. Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man. Did you know that GTA 5 is going to Game Pass? Wow, that's actually insane. 11 to 7. Holy fuck. I would do that for like overtime. I remember. Absolutely. What up, UD? What's good with you, gang? The world's first race takes a day to figure out. Whew. 9 to 5 gang? Nah, most definitely. I'll never disrespect the 9 to 5s, man. This shit is not easy, man. The graveyard shift it's only fire depending on where you work. If you work at a spot where like an overnight hospital and you're doing the janitor work, or you one of those techs that you just gotta watch your patient, that shit could be a breeze. Or maybe stocking jobs because the shit's closed and everybody just vibing, you just stocking shit. But if you work overnight in a hectic facility or something like that, oh, that shit fucking sucks. Don't let me be a cop overnight. I'm falling asleep on the job. You hear me? Yo, take over. Appreciate you being on the YouTube side too. Okay, we here. The following contains flash and light patterns. You trying to impact my vision? All right, Bungie. Let's get it. I got the alpha codes, chat. I cannot distribute the codes until 1 p.m.
Hello and welcome.
I got the codes.
HQ here in beautiful Washington.
Let's do this.
Where we're coming to you live with the opportunity to share a little bit of marathon gameplay with you for the very first time. My name's Andy. I work on the social media team here, and we've got a awesome
sober.
show
All right,
you
all right,
with a
sober.
little surprise at the end that you're going to want to stick around to. So make sure to go ahead and not tune out early. But no need to worry. You're not going to sit here and listen to me. I'm joined by some of my teammates here at Bungie to walk us through some of what we're going to be seeing today. So no time like the present.
What up, Antoine? Shout out to everybody, man.
First things first. This gentleman here to my right,
while I go back to sleep. I got you.
Marathon's game director, Mr. Joe Ziegler. Joe, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. Super excited to finally show something about our game.
Wait, it is 1
Been
p.m.
a little bit silent for a while, but we're hoping you'll have a lot of fun today.
Yeah, we'll have another video in addition to the one of just you in your office hanging out.
Exactly,
so,
I won't be talking for like 20 minutes straight this time, I promise, yeah.
So for anyone out there that may not know you or what you do here, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
Fucking dumb.
I work with a lot of amazing people, some of the people on the stage, a lot of people.
By the way, I don't know if
who are
anybody
sort of in the
cares. This
audience here
game
today.
will be cross-play, cross-save, cross-progression,
my goal is
cross-everything.
ultimately to take sort of all
announced
the
it
ideas that
yesterday.
we have, bring them together into a singular experience. And
Shrimp
help
is
deliver that
expensive, and
experience
eggs.
with a single thread, so.
Thank you very much for being here today, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jamie. Yeah.
As we go on down the
Zach,
line,
boy,
we're
thank you
also
for the follow.
joined by a man who's been instrumental in bringing the worlds of both games and film to life.
I don't know if
Our
it's gonna be
franchise art
free.
director,
I swear to God, I
Mr.
don't
Joe
know.
Cross. Joe, how's it going? Joe, for anyone,
Yo, stop
obviously,
gifting
you've got
over
some
here,
fans
man. You
but
should
for
making me
anyone out
jealous. Who the
there
fuck
in
is
the
that, man?
audience
Get that off my
that
screen.
may
Sorry,
not know
sorry,
you or
Bungie.
doesn't get a
So
chance to
sorry.
work with you, can you tell us
That was
just a little
my.
bit
That's
about
sorry.
who you
That
are
was
and what
that
you
was
do
something
here?
else going on in my body.
Joe Cross,
Sorry.
I'm franchise art director of Marathon, and my job is to sort of set the tone and the vision, the visual style of this, reimagine this IP and this amazing game, and then make sure that our world-class art team is set up for success.
I got you, Ezra. Thank you.
Away a bit.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for everything.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot to dig into today, so thank you for being here as well.
Thank you.
As we go right on down the line, we have, without a doubt, the most important Andrew on this stage here today, our gameplay director, Mr. Andrew Witz. How's it going, Witz?
Oh man, we on you, bro. If this game ain't hitting, we on you. He got some big ass feet. I'm just
for
saying.
anyone out there that may be just meeting you for
I'm
the
just
first
saying,
time,
this shit
can you
big
tell us
and
just a
green.
little bit about yourself?
Yeah, Andrew Witz.
You got demons?
Gameplay director. What basically means is I had to work with a bunch of awesome people to set up what the sandbox, the survival sandbox of Marathon is going to be. So that's runners, weapons and equipment, and the combatants, the UESC, they're going to be hunting players on Tau Ceti. So, yeah, what up to the gameplay team? Thank you all for all your work.
See, why you said for, man?
And, of course, last but exceptionally not least, someone who you've probably seen in Bungie.
I only looked at his feet because it's green like that. It just stood out.
Here at Bungie since Halo 3.
Honestly, I thought he had Kobe's
on.
on.
The only Mr. Senior
What
designer
up, Bam? What's
the
gang?
one, the only Mr. Lars Bakken.
If it's not like OG Halo, I don't think it's going to be like OG Halo, bro. I don't believe, no, not at all. It's called Runners. The characters are called, like, described as runners.
You could say Marathon's back.
You could. I'll leave that to you, though. Well, for anyone out there in the audience who may not get that reference and is just meeting you for the first time, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself and what you do here?
Yeah, my name is Lars Bakken. I'm a senior design lead on the Run team. Shout out to Run team, everyone that's out there right now. A lot of fans out there. So the Run team is consisting of, we make the maps, so the zones that you're going into, we make the activities, so we take some of the cool stuff that Andrew's team, we remix it, we add the UESC in, we make them real difficult on purpose. And then we also have the contracts team, which are the factions, the corporations that players are sort of doing deals with because they're mercenaries, and that gets a little bit down into sort of the missions and everything.
KLV, thank you for the 4 months. God bless. Thank you so much. His name was Lars.
Hopefully make everyone proud.
Yo, you could tell.
Here very shortly, but no, thank you all
to be a map designer, Chad. Do y'all even think y'all have the capabilities of making a crazy difficult map?
Make sure you've got your Bungie and your Twitch account linked to make sure you don't miss out on the Twitch drop that's going on right now. And
make sure y'all shit is linked, chat.
Any channel in the Marathon directory, you can get a special little cat badge next to your name to go ahead and show everyone that you were here today. So go out there, find a
make sure y'all think is. Oh yeah, you also get some Destiny drops too if you do have it linked.
Also, if you have dropped your sub here on Marathon the Game, worry not, that money all goes to the Bungie Foundation, so thank you for helping us help them do some good out there.
Oh, that's a W. I didn't know that.
Now we have a big show again lined up. We've got some gameplay on the way coming up very shortly. We had a chance to go ahead and work with some creators and press very recently, and we're going to show you what they thought of the game. And of course, again, I'll repeat myself, but we've got something really great for you at the end of the show, so make sure and stick around. But
my account is
the
linked.
purpose of today is to show off some gameplay.
Absolutely.
Ziegler, I'd love to hand the mic.
Making a map one walkway?
Yeah, so before we get started, obviously there's a lot to talk about today. We have a little bit of a taste to show you about what our game is about, just to kick us off, so we can put some images to what we've been talking about here. So let's take a look.
Okay, finally, let's get to this, man. I'm interested. Damn! Man, get this off my screen! Sorry. Oh, okay, hold on. Is this like Escape from Tarkov, but like on some futuristic shit? Oh yeah, he did. Oh, you're cooked. Oh, you're cooked, buddy. You're cooked.
The end of all things.
You're cooked.
But the dream is not over. My dream.
Could y'all hear the game good?
Yours. No.
Yo, Bushido, I swear to God, I was thinking Crisis in my head. Wait, how many? Wait. So it's teams of 3. But how many people? How many people are in a match? They got that Halo 2 punch. Did you just seen that right hand? That came from Halo 2. Wow, they got a release date. September 23rd. They got builds in the game, yeah. No, they're going to show more. They're absolutely going to show more. They claim that this is going to be a stacked gameplay showcase. This is, they said it's going to be way more.
And in addition to that, coming just later this month on April 23rd, we're going to be running a closed alpha test that you can be a part of.
I got the 10 codes on me, chat.
On North America, 18 plus only. So there's going to be a big chance to play up
Oh,
front.
you can redeem this on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, anything.
So make sure you're caught up with all the details and you're ready to go. do yourself a favor, head over to our Discord at discord.gg/marathonthegame. And of course, if you're here in Twitch chat with us today, then you've already done yourself a big favor. Members of our community and moderation teams are going to be going out and looking for folks to drop codes to as well to make sure that you can get priority access when the alpha kicks off. So go ahead and keep an eye on your inbox.
Cat on his laptop.
There's no exclamation point drops or anything you need to do, though I'm sure folks will do it anyway. But worry not, you've gone ahead and done yourself a favor by being here today. But let's get into it. What did we just see?
A lot of death, you know, is first what we all saw.
Hold on. Yo, chat, do y'all know if this is streaming on YouTube as well?
Some of what's going on in Marathon, you know, our extraction shooter that we're creating over here.
September is very close to GTA. GTA normally releases in September, October.
It's got some weapons
if we're being honest.
It's got some crazy stuff happening, but yeah.
I'm just saying, 9 days after your birthday, not bad.
Alternate weapon actions, the flip scope is in there, so weapons are going to do more than just shoot, obviously. It's a Bungie game, we got to like really push things. A lot of runner abilities are in there as well. The UESC, obviously a little taste of the UESC and what they're capable of. A lot of awesome stuff.
And some fun world interactions too. Like there's that sequence where the shutters go down and then everything goes wrong for the team that's in that room. But that's, it's pretty cool to see those things.
Yeah, everything goes wrong, the Andy Salisbury story. Mr. Ziegler, so why are we making Marathon? Why is Bungie going?
It's looking good on YouTube, this game. Because I might stream this shit. I might go on the YouTube video then.
Passion of ours. Like, we really like the idea
of, Billy, they're talking about the game called Marathon. So the Bungie team who worked on Destiny for the last like 10 years, this is the new game, Marathon. If you guys are trying to win a code, you got to be on my Twitch
what's
channel.
What's going to happen next, but you're on that adventurous ride of it. You know, we talk about it sort of like it's a horror story that's kind of unfolding.
What's going on in the September day for you, Yudi?
Testing yourself to see if you can survive it. Okay. And we really wanted to take that and sort of, I don't know, bring a lot more people into it. When you love something, you really kind of want to just, you know, attract others to it, and so you can have a bigger party with it. And so, yeah, we've been doing a lot of work to make that happen.
Yeah, no, it shows. And, you know, Lars, obviously, Bungie's got a long history of shooters, but this is a new type altogether for us to dive into.
Testing yourself to see.
From your side, what's it been like designing for all of this?
It's been fantastic. So when I started at Bungie, it was on the multiplayer team. And I am a competitive person in my nature. I really enjoy PvP.
It looks really good on
having to take that in
YouTube.
the Marathon game and think about every single angle of every design, knowing that there will be other human beings in, around, and on the other side of it is just been
so you wish list this game?
And really exhilarating for myself personally, and I also know for the team.
It's been really exciting to see.
I actually hope this game is better than Destiny.
We saw some runners. Mr. Witz, can you do me a favor and help introduce these 4 runners that are going to be available when the closed alpha test begins?
Yeah, for sure. We'll have 6 runners at launch, but we're focusing on the core 4 here. They're going to be in the alpha.
Hold on.
So going left to right, we have Locust. Locust is our soldier kind of fantasy, our soldier kit, all about push forward gameplay, right? The first one in, trying to get as many picks as possible, right, against either the UESC or other players. Next, we have Blackbird. It's a very reconnaissance-based kit, all about like figuring out where players and enemies are in general and punishing poor positioning.
Oh, the recon motherfucker.
Glitch is like our agile disruptor kind of kit, all about pushing forward, disrupting.
I feel like Void is going to have the abilities to be cloaking.
Having that kind of cycle. Void is our stealth boy, our sneaky boy, all about throwing down smokes, going a full active camo cloak.
I knew it. Yo, a lot of people are going to be Void. I knew it.
By surprise. So yeah,
this is dropping everywhere. Right now. It should be dropping on all platforms on the same day. You said you got a new mic? Oh, I'm going to have to hear that later, gang. What kind of mic you got, bro?
Joe Cross on Twitter, do yourself a favor and do so. But you've been sharing some art with these runners pretty recently.
What mic you got this time?
On Twitter with everyone. You know,
looks just like a hunter, yeah.
And I've heard this come up a lot, but you know, you guys have been working off of this concept of graphic realism. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is and what that means for the design here?
Yeah, it's one of our ingredients that we've sort of conjured up to help us define the visual world. For these runners, you know, the first thing we wanted to make sure was their visual fantasy reflected the gameplay fantasy well. And then we sort of have our you know, unique recipe of influences and inspirations for the reimagining of this world. And one of those sort of constraints we've created is this idea of graphic realism, where we kind of reduce the amount of geometry, we limit our materials, we use a lot of graphic design and color. And we sort of use it as a tool to onboard artists who are working on the project. And then it doesn't hurt to have a world-class concept team cranking this stuff out. And that's sort of the origin of a lot of these designs.
And
I still don't understand what graphic realism is.
Marathon has so much legacy.
In-game gear, that shit sounds crazy.
I grew up playing it. I know it well myself. But like,
they only showed a little bit of gameplay. They're gonna show more though.
It's amazing. Yeah, for art geeks.
Yeah, the series is from 1994, the OG Marathon.
The father of the Marathon visual world in a lot of ways is this guy Craig Mullins, who you see art represented on the left. Started out as a fan. Then got incorporated into the IP officially by Bungie, and so his legacy looms super large. And we've always
that
tried
shit better be good, bro. Hell,
pay attention,
Zero.
pay homage,
for the 11 stream, for the 15 stream, bro.
And you can see here in the center, this is kind of a proto runner we developed early in the process to make sure that our sort of approach to graphic realism and style lined up and sort of represented that. And then on the right here, sort of an evolution into one of our actual runners here, Blackbird. With a similar fantasy and composition. So I think it's working out well, and I think we're doing something new, but also sort of looking back.
It's like a 3-panel study on how to hold the spine, right? Is what you're looking at.
Yeah. It's like, I would rather say it's stylized, like realism. I mean, the grass looks mad real, and then you got like this artsy kind of concept.
If anyone out there in Twitch chat as well has any questions, go ahead and drop them in. We're going to try and answer as many as we can. We're going to be showing again a lot of stuff today. So if you've got anything that comes to mind, please feel free to throw it in there.
Mixers aren't that expensive.
Keeping an eye out, but
if you need help finding one, I can help you find one.
Got a chance to go ahead and dive a little deeper. We've done some some telling. Let's go ahead and do some more showing by taking a bit of a deeper dive.
I've done some shit.
Marathon gameplay.
Let's do it.
All right. Hey, let's see some more gameplay. And I want y'all to be completely honest too. Don't hold back on some comments, please. If y'all feel like the game looks like something, yo, this looks like a super high-end graphical Breath of the Wild. Like the way the art is. Look at the color art palette style.
Marathon is a team-based extraction shooter set around the mysterious and cutthroat world of Tau Ceti 4.
I like the look, yeah.
Are a runner, a cybernetic mercenary who's given up their human form for a biosynthetic shell with unique abilities and stats, capable of both tactical and fast-paced
He didn't get that one kill. They changed the scene on him. He died.
Here you'll fight in a crew of up to 3 players across a variety of zones and points of interest. You'll face rival runners in zones of up to 18 players, countless security forces.
So that's 5. Oh, I just did math right on stream. Relax. That means there's 5. Wait, why you laugh, bro? There's 5 teams, 3 for 18 players total to extract.
The environment
I did math live on stream. I was like,
are filled with weapons, materials, and equipment you can scavenge throughout the map. Before deploying, you'll strategically build your loadout and select a runner to ensure you're equipped for the run ahead. Your objective is simple. Get in, gather as much loot as you can, and make it out alive. Die, and all your gear will be up for grabs. Survive, and your loot can be taken into future runs as you grow in power and fill your vault.
Wow, a faster escape from Tarkov. Not saying that it is escape, but I'm saying like,
and outplay your opponent. And in your
you die, you're done. You lose everything.
Your teammates will be the ones coming
out on top. I can count, man. There's 18 people. I'm saying like how many teams is that? Because it's teams of 3, so it's 5 teams of 3.
With a fresh loadout, so you can get right back into the fight.
No, 6 teams. I'm sorry. I'm fucking stupid.
Brings its
sorry, y'all.
My bad. Multiplayer action
I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today.
Dynamic and tactile gunplay. Runners with unique playstyles and
what the fuck is this?
Builds create highly dynamic and strategic team fights. Whether you're on a 0 to hero run
I'm slow.
or high rolling with powerful gear, you'll need to
5
use
teams
your
of
best
3 is 6.
when you decide which fights to
pick. It's 6 teams, yeah, 6.
Because no matter
how big is the map? We're just checking it out for the first time. The map so far don't look crazy, but
have the edge. Marathon is designed to be played in crews with contextual pings, shared objectives, and down but not
I already know a lot of y'all who play competitive. Y'all gonna be playing this shit a lot.
Death is not the end.
Oh, his aiming was trash. Whoever play tested this one,
you can overcome the odds to revive your teammates and get out with your hard-earned loot. And if you believe your skills alone are enough to conquer any challenge, we give you the freedom to opt out of crew fill to take all the glory for yourself as a solo runner. No two runs in Marathon ever play out the same. With dynamic events, variable weather, and unpredictable players, you'll have to adapt on the fly if you want to survive. Each run has a time limit, and anything can happen while you're chasing your objective. Looking to unlock upgrades or increase your faction reputation? Slip into the shadows as Void and ghost past your enemies. Search the map for rare materials and profit opportunities.
Well, I'm trying to really like...
Want to push enemy teams and steal their loot? Bring in Glitch with agility implants and your strongest weapons to disrupt rival crews. Running support for your friends? Grab extra equipment, shield charges, and a specialized backpack to be the lifeline they need. You're always free to experiment with team compositions, and the only limit to how you want to play your runner is your loot and imagination. Endgame challenges.
My bad, I'm like teed up.
Play, discovering secrets, seasonal storytelling, community events.
How long invite? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
In season 1,
Glitch is what you want. I'm looking at not only Glitch too, because the way she moves fast, kinda, but also I like the Recon character too.
You're only ever
Blackbird right there.
From your next big score.
I truly, genuinely though, like I like what I'm seeing, but I truly, genuinely want to see like an official like play out. Like I want to see a full match. I want to see how people are playing.
Let's get into breaking this down.
You can definitely betray us, which is fucking nuts.
Again, you know, as we touched on before the break, Bungie has such a rich history with
Marathon. Bobo, they got a revive system on here, yeah.
Facilitating this gameplay with your art style. Again, what was it like kind of approaching this from your perspective? What were you looking to do?
Don't trash talk the test team.
Build on a legacy. The narrative of Marathon is incredibly rich and like inspirational, easy sort of inspiration for art. I also love just sort of having the keys to this car.
I'll tell you the truth.
You know, from this era, working on a game from this era. I love older games. I love the way the games look from the PS1, PS2 era. So there was a lot for us, and you know, like I said, paying homage to some of the great sort of iconic artists of the time. So
yeah. And also we had some keen-eared folks in chat. I think it's Joey Wolfinder asked if this is Ben Starr. Yep, Ben Starr was the narrator of that piece. Excellent ear.
Great voice, right?
Yeah, super cool. Yeah,
wonderful voice.
He's almost an Andrew Witz, but he does his best. But all right, I'm gonna put you on the spot with a tough one, Mr. Joe Ziegler.
Yeah. Chad, I'm about to set up the Nightbot right now to start doing giveaways on the codes.
I play a variety of them, but I will say probably the one I end up playing the most is Blackbird. Yeah, probably. Any Blackbird mains out there? I like playing Blackbird because it's a great crew runner. Like it's in terms of being able to provide a lot of information, provide a lot of support. It's also a great runner that's kind of helps to counter a lot of strategies that can occur, especially ambush strategies that happen. Also to catch Void out of position if Void's trying to hide. So yeah, there's a lot of versatility to how you can play it.
Very fun, Mr. Witz. I think you and I share the same main. I got to ask as well. Who's your go-to runner?
Oh, I split my time between.
Okay,
Locust.
for the giveaway for the first link, it's actually a link.
As Joe reminds me all the time.
Anybody who gets a code,
too much.
It's a full Bungie link. You then redeem it on their website. You click it, you redeem.
Forward, that's right.
Let me see.
And so like, yeah, that push forward.
You redeem it for PlayStation, Xbox, or Steam.
First, try and get a pick.
And you'll be good from there.
Going for that pick. Also,
the way to enter for this one on Nightbot, you gotta spam M23, which is Marathon, and 23 for September 23rd. So it's M23.
Trying to exfil.
Corey, they would have given this up. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
And just knocking them
out
of like.
You gotta put M23 in the chat. M23 in the chat. Everybody on the YouTube side, you gotta go to Twitch and type in M23 in the chat.
I'm looking for enemies. It's good, yeah.
Yeah, gang, math, your CTD. I know I'm fucking up.
Actually, as you guys kind of discuss the runners, Destas in chat asks, what's the pacing targets to the gameplay? Are there any movement or traversal mechanics?
And hopefully we get more codes right before the actual release of it.
But it varies.
If you guys don't win a code, don't worry, man.
Yeah, like
we locked in with the game now, so hopefully we get even more by the time that alpha drops.
Right?
And then I could get y'all into the Discord, their Discord, to also sign up for codes too. You just gotta spam M23. I see everybody's name on here. Yo, the new way Nightbot is dealing with this is actually fire.
Sprint even faster. That costs
actually fire.
So basically, it's almost like a stamina system.
We got 34 entries so far, which is good.
Right, where like the body overheats.
Aaron, thanks for the follow, man.
This character has
M23 to win,
but you overheat quite a bit. So that's kind of the cost that's there, and so
why
that's
what
pushes us into like finding implants that
I know, bro.
Like, expand. I
got you. Well, it's for the alpha to get involved with the alpha gameplay.
So you can even go even faster, right? So yeah, there's a lot of cost.
I'll wash your car for a code.
When we place a mobility thing in there, we really want to make sure. It's like, how does this affect the pace, and how does this affect
that's
the
like
overall
when
survival?
People who smoke weed be like, yo, man, I wash your car for a bag of weed.
Builds, we got to balance a lot of stuff because some stuff is kind of sketchy. Yeah.
No, it's there's a lot to learn. That's why we're doing it.
We got we got a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and actually, while we're talking about kind of those finer details,
I'll wash your ass for one.
In Marathon, build crafting is a big deal. What does that mean in the world that you guys are building?
Yeah, and so like the runners are essentially like a base, right? And so each runner has, they have a bunch of implants that you can kind of find that do kind of wild things, and like as they go up in rarity, right?
M23, Chad,
so you
M23.
can increase your resistance to certain things. So like Tox is one, so you can essentially be poisoned, right, as our Tox, and so you can build resistance
you good,
to
bro.
that.
I ain't saying no hell no, bro.
There's shields, obviously, to make you a bit more durable. We have cores. Cores are really cool. They basically give you like extra passives. And at the base rarity, like they have these kind of passives that you kind of play around.
Whoever's cloaking in the game,
specific to
I'm just hoping that whoever you team up with, you can't be like two voids. I'm gonna be pissed if you could like one team can have all three voids.
You're doing one thing and then
that
you
would
get
piss me off.
I'm
really hoping you can't do that.
Like, oh, my double jump is a
all right, King AJ.
Jump? Like that's how much we want to kind of push that.
All right, y'all.
So that gear really matters. And
all right, we got 40 people in the entry. I'm gonna go ahead and choose a winner in 10,
completely the
9,
the cores,
8. Y'all
weapons,
keep spamming if y'all want to. I'm doing it by the amount of spams.
Cool progression too.
6,
gold mobs, 5, which are like the highest end of the attachment pool.
3,
they're essentially like exotics in our game, right? What is the exotic version of this Magnum that can do some wild stuff?
You'll be like, hell no. I just try to keep my cool, bro.
The entire package together.
I try to keep my cool. This is the first code that I'm giving away, all right? We got 9 more after
to
this.
To that same end, we got a question in chat as well from, I think, Firex is how you pronounce it. How many players are going to be in each map?
Oh, shit.
Varies per map.
Yeah, varies per map. Got it. The footage that people have seen a lot of, Dire Marsh, we support up to 18 players.
You followed me 5 years ago?
There's going to be room for a lot of play styles.
I've been on this platform too fucking
long. To that same
long.
end, I know we talked a little bit about
What
Void
the
earlier
hell?
as well. Lars, can you walk us
IUD.
through maybe just your
I'm gonna send you
playstyle when
this.
you're approaching any of these runs?
Sure.
I just want you to confirm to the chat that it's official.
I have to give away my secret.
Yo, what up, Pico? How you doing, Papa? What's up with you, man?
Void is
UD,
really
my brother?
fun for me.
I just want you to confirm like it works. Again, y'all don't have to be subscribed to Twitch, bro. As long as y'all was just participating.
So,
I'm gonna whisper you this code, this
if you
link.
go on a run with me, I'll be like, hey, any claymores you see, let me know.
You choose the platform you want. Just let me know what goes on after that.
Crazy things like
Juice, I'm sorry, man. Yo, you gotta spam M23 on my Twitch, not on YouTube, bro.
It sends like a wall of smoke that sort of like your home base when you do that. It's a portable.
We're gonna do another one in a second.
You become invisible.
Sorry, man. He was spamming on other platforms.
So I'll do things like set that up to make people believe I'm doing one thing and then do another. So a lot of subversive things. I'll go in there and I'll claymore the inside, right? Someone comes in after me, they're gonna have a very bad time. But I also do things like I'll go to a place in the zone where there's high tier loot and I'll claymore it up and then close all the doors and leave and be like, I wonder if anyone's gonna show up. And then sure enough, maybe 5 minutes later I see the shield crack in the HUD and I'm like, yes, I can go back and see what's going on. So yeah, that's how I like to play.
Yeah. How about you, Joe Cross? What's your go-to?
Honestly, is this going to be a situation where if your whole team gets killed, you're eliminated, or like you're done because people do go down?
I generally pick the runner with the coolest helmet and
El Bozo,
in this
just
lineup,
racist.
I think that's clearly Black.
I had to switch over from you too. Yo, thank you so much, Hollow.
As far as my play style, I'm typically just a decoy. So
it's like, Joe, go over there.
Yeah, exactly. I
look really great.
Yeah, exactly. Just stand in the open for a little bit. Yeah.
So that's the end of my run story.
Fair. Well, we want to thank you all for your collective sacrifice. We appreciate it. So actually, to that same end, obviously we do a lot of playtesting here internally. Witz, I know you mentioned you've got a folder of some of your best plays, but what are some of your most memorable runs so far?
Some of my memorable runs are really when I think I'm going to be doing one thing, right? Like, okay, I'm going to do a contract. I'm going to be going here. I got to go into this room. I got to interact with this device. And I think it's like, I'm safe, like I'm kind of doing like a routine thing. I can get in and get out if I'm like smart about it and really kind of listen for what's going on.
Some nerdy shit.
There's no UESC around, there's no players around. And oftentimes there's another player, like the best moments is there's another crew that are going for the exact same thing. And there's this moment of like, you're about to turn the key to get into a locked room and then another team is right there and you're like, oh crap. Like, and then you're like, this is all out war in like a hallway that seems to be like a regular hallway, but now it's just like it just gets crazy.
Chad, so I might play this on the Xbox. I don't think they're competitive on the Xbox no more.
Tense moments you're trying to do something.
They be playing like bum-ass games. Because if I play this shit on PC,
these mercenaries kind of going.
Them mouse and keyboard warriors is nice, and if I play this shit on the PS5, they've been yearning for a shooter. Because they ain't got no multiplayer games on PS5. They've been yearning for this day.
It's just processing power.
Yeah, the math is going. Like it's happening.
It's improvisational, right? Yeah. It sounds like, runs can obviously entail a lot, but we also have a question from Chad.
Well, them PC demons are going to be nuts.
Is it going to be just weapons, or is there going to be more for people to go after while they're out there in Tau City?
There's a ton of them.
There's a ton.
I'll be honest with you, it's hard to get.
There's cores.
It's hard for hackers to remain on Destiny. One thing compared to like Call of Duty.
Yeah, there's grenades.
Destiny will get, Bungie will get hackers out of here. Meanwhile, Ricochet, people were doing walling and wall hacks and shit like that, and not even getting banned. That is a fucking fact.
Yeah, attachments, weapons,
you need it?
materials.
Yo, what up, Don?
Keys.
Yeah, like Destiny, them cheaters don't last long.
Yeah, we call valuables, but like there's times when you're running low on money and you're like, I just need to do a valuables run right now, and I need to pick up these things and get my money, into my space bank. So.
That actually is a good segue from, and I'm not making this name up.
Do you know what's crazy about this? If I'm thinking about this correctly, like from an Escape from Tarkov standpoint, that must mean that there's merchants outside of this. Meaning, like once we go back to our hub, we might be able to see our character, and then like how Escape from Tarkov, there's like many different sellers, merchants, depending on guns and different people you could buy from. I wonder if they have that too, because that's really like huge if they do.
AI representative, because you are a mercenary. You don't really have allegiance to anyone.
Fragpunk is fun. I think that shit was fun. When I played it was fun.
So they'll give you these missions to do.
You can't fight this nap any longer. W stream. We're going live again later, my brother. Yes. So yo, get your nap in, man.
The cool thing about
just leave my stream
a
open.
lot of the faction and the contract.
Yeah, get your nap in, my brother.
You could complete.
What up, Rashi? What's good with you, gang?
Download the agricultural survey.
What the loot looks like, yeah.
One area on one of the zones. And you're doing the thing, and you've sort of done it. So even if you die, you've still made progress there, which I think is a really cool aspect of that feature.
It's a nap in,
but then there's also this other meta layer where, as you're working with the different factions, they allow you to upgrade yourself over time, and so you can increase your heat meter, you can increase your loot speed, things like that.
I was gonna say, you're trying to get as much loot as possible to meet the challenge of the world, right?
Yeah.
Like essentially, different missions get harder over time, right? Which means you want to have more loot on you so you can survive longer, so just in general.
Helldivers is not a looter shooter, right? It's like it's mission based.
Hostile entities in the world.
Is it only mission based?
There's a POI on a zone that's
heavily
fortified by UESC, and all of the different units that are there, the snipers, the assault units. Like you want to be able to not only withstand that.
Mission-based people? Okay.
So there's a lot of reasons why you want to get loot.
And honestly, like a lot of the loot translates into things like upgrades, that you utilize through the factions. But there's also
I just want good loot in the beginning, bro.
The black market, where you can use a lot of your currency and things like that to actually re-equip yourself if you go on a battle.
Helldivers I'm talking about specifically.
That space. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons to get a lot of good loot out.
Because Helldivers right now currently still holds it down as like having some of the best worlds.
It just says something else about me though. I'm just a loot goblin. So sometimes extraction shooters also can be seen as kind of hardcore and maybe tough to get into. What are some of the things that you guys are doing to make them easier to dive into?
Oh, please don't
I think there's a couple things that we could talk about. One is we are obviously investing, besides doing a little bit more onboarding in the front end, so players can understand a little bit about what the nature of the game mode is.
You told me to make a Bungie account. You told me to verify as of right now.
Something that's all right.
That's good. That's good.
But also just equally as deep and have pretty wide things, but I think Andrew could talk about it.
Yeah.
I have shout out to the YouTube side. I have a request for you. I want to see you and Cell Squad play PGA Tour. I have the game already. I just don't know if Cell Squad has it already. I think Chase has it too, but I already own it. I can ask them if they're gonna get it because I know Trey said he wanted to play that shit with us.
Everything kind of costs something.
I can ask
Getting shot, like you're not going to have like a limb system where like your limb's broken or anything, but you will like guns do stopping power, right? Which they can knock you out of sprint, they can slow you down, right? Status effects are still in the game, and so if you are hit with a chem grenade, right, you're going to be toxed. You can be immobilized, right, which really slows you down. You can be overheated. There's all these things, and that pushes you into using consumables and making sure you have an answer for these things that happen. So we're trying to make sure that you keep the depth of the survival game, but the approachability of the action game, right? And so that's how we're trying to marry that together. And in addition to that, if you have
these
some
guys seem
runs,
more happy
right,
about this game.
And you don't have a lot of, you see your loot kind of going
than
down.
the gears that they had to put in for the Destiny
kits, like it's kind of talking in the video earlier.
I gotta wear golf gear when y'all play.
A package of gameplay items like
Is
weapons or
only alpha in the U.S. No, I think South America and other countries too. If I'm not mistaken. But you got to be on my Twitch side. We're about to do another giveaway for it. You got to spam M23 in the Twitch in a second.
You're never feeling like the goal is that
he wants me to wear golf gear.
Even if you find somebody who's completed kitted out in like really high-end gear, because that's your payday, right? That's like the beauty of the moment of like, oh my god, I took this player and they have the best shield in the game. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hurts. I mean, obviously, gonna be a lot of good pointers for folks at home taking notes for when they get a chance to get into the alpha. But we'd be remiss if we also didn't mention how a big part of what we do here at Bungie is working alongside our community, which is why we've also had the chance since about 2022 to work with hundreds of different creators in our community as well.
2022?
To go ahead and get some of their feedback. So to those of you out there that have joined us, thank you very much for your time and your opinions. They mean a lot.
Depressed.
But no need to listen to me talk about it. We actually just last week had a bunch of folks.
I don't want to see Trey wear golf gear.
The very same alpha build that some of you will have a chance to join in on as well. So
I don't want to see him wear golf
go
pants.
ahead and let you tell them about it in their own words.
At all. I don't even want to see him with a shirt tucked in.
Feel the blood pumping.
Is that Dr. Lupo?
Got him.
That's stank ass. I mean stank rat.
Down them all again and 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 again.
This is a new world. This is a different take on an extraction.
He had that schizo energy.
It's game changing. It is
literally Nicaragua. That's a country, by the way. I never met anybody from Nicaragua. I think that's like Nicaragua. That country gonna hate me. I'm sorry, man. Shout out to my Latinos. And Bungie invited 40 creators and pressed to play test it.
You are the first group outside of Bungie to play test our alpha build.
Nicaragua. I would just say Puerto Rico. Yo, Will, thank you for the 58 months, gang. I appreciate you, bro.
Look daddy up. Let's go.
Nicaragua.
Okay. I
Lord Farquhar.
ready enough.
Thank you. What up, love? What's good with you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Class setups.
Oh, we are bringing some money in this time.
Quick read.
Dr. Lupo looks stressed the fuck out. He ain't shaving this damn in this playtest.
Alrighty. Bio research is right next to us. If you want to do the intercepts.
Man, it's a big ass map.
You just want to grab that real quick? Yeah. Okay.
Oh shit, this is a big.
Yep,
okay, hold on.
That should be a good one.
I didn't actually. I've not been there yet.
Okay, there's. Oh, yeah. So, for the gang, there is fall damage, and it is severe if you
drop. I got a mod earlier that like drastically reduces it though. So there are ways to reduce it.
I may have just exploded my kneecaps.
If you dash right before you hit the ground, don't take
it saves it.
It'll break the fall, yeah.
They're already finding tactics. Yo, chat. Toxic.
On the right.
Yo, Lupo wastes no time, bro.
Yeah,
what the heck?
Inside the little shrubbery compound over there.
Chat, we getting this shit on Xbox, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Matter of fact, I don't even have to do that. I'm disabling crossplay. Wow.
Sorry. Excuse me, sorry.
You're good.
This is way more serious. Well, it makes sense that Dr. Lupo's here too, because not only because of his Destiny background, but because of his Escape from Tarkov background.
Oh, I got AI over here like crazy.
Lupo's hitting the motherfucking shots, chat.
Oh my god, he just jump up. Are we killing them or ignoring them?
AI with a snipe up above is looking at me.
Ooh.
I need some bits ammo. Guys, follow me. There's a green punk right there.
There's 6 underneath.
What are those?
Player. Down one.
Ooh!
I hit one for the kill, but I'm
down 2.
Whoever that was.
Down.
Yo, dude, yo, Lupo with the shield and that dash was nuts.
Actually, you want to do the HPD?
I'll be honest.
Either way, I'm getting shredded right now. So
if this was like a regular, like this team deathmatch, it would be kind of like, eh. But I think the extraction shooter part of this makes it seem like Warzone in a sense.
That's
like a battle royale mixed with like a thing.
The one is at fire like 5 knees. Oh,
damn, cuz your aim.
Yeah.
As long as I can kill a real person, I'm down. It's taking a while for me to get verified for the PSN email for the code, but it seems to work for the most part. Okay, that's good though. Yeah, no. Lupo's a sweat, bro.
That's what we need, right?
Okay, look at all the loot that you're getting. I want to see the merchants. I want to see like the merchant stuff because I never got to experience that in Escape from Tarkov because I'm garbage.
When you have the mechanics kit, it doesn't take anything. You're just good. Yeah. I'm unlocking the box.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, dropping in big ones too.
I need to know that when you die, when the whole team dies, do we respawn, or we get taken out the lobby already, right? And then we could we could just extract and go up against the CPU like on some Escape from Tarkov shit. What a demon. I was just thinking the sweat out. Are you good or you trash? Simple.
Oh. Yeah. That's gotta be. It's gotta be.
I played one shield.
Well, because of an extraction shooter, basically.
Huge, absolute. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. I realized.
Where are they?
Yeah. They're on the balcony.
Damn,
like it's south 200.
I got one knocked. Nice. That's annihilated, dude. Oh my god.
On me. I'm out of ammo.
Yeah, I would say it's a self res.
Yeah, there's a sniper.
Freaking no! It's a Brian.
I don't know if this is gonna be free to play.
I'm coming to you, son.
If it's not free to play, then I'm just hoping they do it like by seasons and you pay for season passes, whatever. But if it's free to play, I expect to see like a big ass battle pass. But this is an extraction shooter, so I'm assuming you may have to pay or not. I just hope they don't have live service in this bitch. Well, I can see some weapons are definitely gonna be. Yo, yeah, take a what's good. Yo, should I switch over to the YouTube stream to see if it's more clear? The UFC card tonight? Shit, we can do that shit live.
The knock I had was way over here. I don't see anybody over there yet.
All right, let me see.
You've been quiet for an awful long time.
Hold on, chat. Let me switch this over.
I see him.
Just for the sake of the quality.
Yeah.
Because Twitch quality is always like kind of dubbed. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Twitch quality is always like super dubbed. So let me see. Marathon. Let me just do this real quick.
Quiet for an awful long time. I reckon he's gone to res. I see him.
He's right there. Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like ain't shit changed.
That's okay. Yeah, he's holding that.
All right, yo, chat. For the second giveaway code.
Sniped a sniper.
M23 again, chat. M23 again.
Right on me. This player. I mean.
All right. If you're a subscriber, you get 2 times the luck, obviously. Make sure y'all know that. My VIP and mods, y'all get 2 times the luck as well. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all spam M23 in the chat. M23. There y'all motherfuckers go. All right, bet. M23.
Shots on the right side.
He put 80 M23s in one sentence.
I got no tags. Oh.
There.
You got eyes?
Yeah, A1.
Is that him up there? Is he upstairs?
You know what's crazy?
Yes,
I don't want to make this controversial, but it sucks that Dr. Disrespect situation because wasn't he also playing Escape from Tarkov Heavy? That really does suck, man. What up, Silence? How you doing? Killing my guy. All right.
I think they kind of built.
We got a lot of y'all right now in the entry. We got a lot of y'all in the entry.
If they built God squads, you could say. I feel like we might be the God squad.
That was good. That was a good run.
Yeah.
Your own last breath. I'll be down to play this shit. I'll be hyped to play this.
Some AI and grab some gunners.
We can go to field maintenance.
Yeah, loot container key.
Wait, you gotta add while I did that? I'm sorry. All right, man. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, damn, 2, 1. Hold the fuck up. All right, it says Dolo 1. Dolo 1. I was mad confused. It wasn't showing the name. It was blank. I had to refresh. Why you said the fuck? Why you mad at Dolo 1?
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Is Dolo in here? Gotta be in here. Why the hell would they fucking...
Yeah.
He should be in here.
Stop sucking him. It's a purple.
What's he saying? Where is Dolo? Oh yeah. Yo, wait, Dolo, did you spam M20? Did you put M23?
I found a purple enemy. I think
you did.
4 times.
Yeah, you did.
I had to dump a
yeah,
full
you're in.
bag into it.
All right. I'm gonna give you a code. I'm gonna give you a link actually. All right, this is the link. And by the way, Bungie's in here. They're moderating. You know what I'm saying? The whole chat. They're trying to make sure we're giving away these codes. You know what I'm saying? All right, Dolo. Here you go, my brother. Take this. Click the link. It's gonna ask you to choose the platform of your choice.
I should think
and just confirm with us, like, you know, making sure that it works.
Long shot. I'm saved.
Here you go, Dolo. That's the link right there. I whispered it to you.
What's the question marks again?
He said me. He did put M23 though. I checked his. I checked
that
his
are on the map.
He said I can't win shit. Joe, please don't do that. That makes me feel bad, bro. I can't win shit.
The cash players?
Please don't say that, man. Please.
Players.
My KOS family. Can I get a sub and I'll return one? In return when y'all need one. My Apple shit tweaking.
I'll get a purple shield. I knocked one.
I knocked one.
I'm so sorry, bro. Hold on, bro. I think I'll gift you it myself because you asked nicely, bro. Somebody said no.
Found him.
He can't be gifted? Wait.
Hostile action.
Wait.
Glitch is moving. Behind, Glitch is behind you at the moment. White shield.
Oh, she's scared.
Wait, am I bugging?
She's scared.
Can he not?
Down.
Wait, I think he could.
Good.
No, I don't think Drop Clip said he can't be gifted in a bad way. I think he's trying to say like it's like, yeah, I can't gift him myself. Yo, Takeover. Are you banned? Oh wait, let me see the loot.
With the freaking purple. Here's a green on this
Purple shield. Who has that?
Me.
The big items, the big drops, the stuff that's like really high value, they're like, I have to get this out.
Doesn't matter if I'm playing Lucas or Void or Glitch. If I've got a better aim, I'm going to win. There's no other extraction shooter like that where I can have that kind of gameplay.
When people
I'll
find
be
out
honest
about
with
some of
y'all.
the secrets and stuff, they are going to lose their mind.
Playing so far has just been refreshing.
Yeah, yo, Takeover. I can't gift you, gang.
Everything.
I'm a known gifted. What you mean? I'm always
being sort of
no Takeover. People have been trying to gift you.
The game is inherently fun.
No, we know you're known for gift. They've been trying to gift you. They can't. I can't even gift you for some weird reason. That's so weird. I click gift the sub.
All right, so.
And it's not working.
Obviously, having those creators in was a whole lot of fun. Getting to work with both creators and players alike has been a privilege. It's been a great time getting to set that up.
Maybe you might have to reload it to chat. I can't gift you, and that's weird because normally I can override it and like do it myself.
We have a full 20-minute version of that. So youtube.com/MarathonTheGame is where to find us. Also, same with all of our other socials, as long as I'm at it. Lars,
I'm a big fan. Watch it for about 3 years now. You're actually one of my inspirations to start making content. Thank you for being you. Stay blessed. Your opportunities. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate that, man. God bless, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for tuning in and watching the stream with us, man. I appreciate you, man.
The thing, even since my time, we've been.
I feel bad. Takeover had to give his whole thing. Hey, man, I'm a well-known gifter. I'm just saying. No, we know, bro. It's just so weird. Wait, I'm gonna reload my shit.
In particular, yeah, we brought people in, players in, much earlier into the process than I think we ever have before.
I didn't want to make you sad.
It's given us really good insight. You know, we tell them when they show up, be brutally honest, because that's how we learn. That's how we understand what needs to change, what needs to get better. And I think it's been really great.
That's been a ton of fun.
So I just try to do it. It says recipient is ineligible to receive a gift sub at this time.
Oh, it's super exciting. Yeah. I mean,
I don't understand why.
We have a lot of there's a combination of players who we've been engaging with for a long time.
That's super weird.
And some players who are brand new. And it was great to see sort of like the mix of the both. Especially when you got to some higher level skilled players who just joined in and immediately got it and started destroying everybody.
He didn't do nothing crazy.
Like tens, and Lupo was in there, and but yeah, you had some pretty awesome moments, didn't you?
Yeah, so it was pretty amazing to jump in, and I'm gonna throw Nick under the bus for a moment here. Like, apparently he was on the team with Brian and Jeff Keighley, and they were not having success. Y'all were like destroying them, the creators. And, yeah, it's probably your team that was destroying them. So I was brought in as like a hired gun to help get Jeff through, and
Jeff Keighley.
Thank you.
Okay.
I did my job.
Yo, he a geek, man. That's got to be fire, man. That's got to be fun as hell.
Something that he's used to, obviously. Which also, though, you were saying you were.
Yeah, no, I know that ad's got to be a buzzkill. I already know you. You always be subbed up. I'm sorry, bro.
Jump in and play.
I don't. He shouldn't be shadow banned at all.
It's awesome, like playing the game for so long, right, and seeing other people play the game is just a great feeling, right, for like the whole team. You get to see.
You've never been blocked on my channel. You've never been anything bad on my channel.
See people who are like being hunted by other players that take refuge by like we're a heavily fortified area and watching the UESC.
Do me a favor, Takeover. Go to your payment options in your settings and see.
There was another fight.
Yeah, no, Takeover. I think several of us try to see if we can gift you. I'm sorry, man. I feel bad.
It was like a great time, but also really tense. There was two crews that were fighting under the dire marsh.
That's for the follow.
Tunnels and stuff
Matter of fact,
and
if you can right now, Takeover,
and the fight was
go to Trail
like
Raunchy stream and just see if you're able to gift one sub. If it says no, and that must mean that there's something wrong with your Twitch, but it said on my end that you're not eligible to even like gift or
as well.
Or to be gifted.
It was just a hilarious chase that was like.
Zayo, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Y'all appreciate that, man. Thank you for joining the family, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. God bless, brother. Thank you so much. Yo, chat, let's go to the third one. Let's go to the third giveaway.
From there, and they were shooting vents.
Let's go to the third code. Third code giveaway, chat.
It was
the code for this one.
It's a good balance to strike, obviously. Yeah.
Let's go back.
And you, again, we were mentioning you got to play. Were there any other creators you got to dive in with?
Yeah, I was on a team with Valkyrie and Katamina, and we had a lot of fun. There was like a couple moments.
The code for this one, we're gonna have to switch it up.
Down underneath greenhouse and the tunnels underneath. Tunnels are dangerous and they're fun.
The new code is gonna be. It's not M23. It's gonna be 923. September 23rd, basically.
And it was pretty successful.
923. 923 is the code.
Don't sleep on claymores.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
923. 923.
So even in addition to these,
oh damn, a lot of y'all just pulled in. Okay, let's go. Let's get a.
Marathon's community
all right, bet.
So long and so.
What the hell?
Or go so far, rather. As someone who's
also have started streaming as well, but I'm using my phone and Backbone to stream, and also no sound. I'm working on it though. Yo, man, if you have any help, man, let me know on the side. Dynamic, you got to go on the Twitch to try to get a code. TJ, hit me up on the side, TJ.
Sort of building this new world, and so working with the LF1 team has been really awesome. With the
923
on Steam, is the release that they had, as well as the Marathon Classic 2.
Good. I see it working. I see it working.
But yeah, both of those, it's like sort of connecting the threads, if that makes sense, sort of remembering the past as we're sort of building this new
923
re-envisioning in a lot of ways of what Marathon is.
Yeah. Actually, kind of on this topic as well about the dangers of the world, we do have a question from Twitch chat. Are there dangerous PvE encounters? Obviously, you've mentioned that the UESCs
Wave one of the codes went out.
Yes, underestimate them at your own peril, but can you tell us a little bit more about maybe some of those emergent threats that await players?
Yeah, absolutely. There's the UESC security units that are out there. There's a bunch of different types that do different things.
Zyle, thank you for the follow.
So watch out for them.
After subscribing, I appreciate you, man.
Which are these wonderful, surprising, explodey fauna. Yeah, they run at you. They run at you, explode on you, and they have you have to shoot the nests actually to get rid of them essentially. Otherwise, they'll keep coming. And there's a bunch of hazards and stuff that are like be on the map as well. Like we have a bunch of like tox rooms and all kinds of surprises that await players. And the alpha is a few.
Yo, genuine question. After we get this giveaway winner out the way,
the Ghost Commander for sure. The Ghost Commander. Their ability is like they go into active camo and they actually have clone. They have a bunch of like clones that go out there. So you think you're not sure which one to shoot. And then by the time you recognize
after this code giveaway, the next one we're gonna do, I'm gonna just put
like it may be over for you. But,
to enter code giveaway.
That's one.
Type in whatever, and I'm gonna pin it.
We really want to have these prolonged sniper fights.
All right,
really
10,
great,
9,
against the UESC,
8, 7,
if you
6,
manage to really push them,
5,
they notice you're pushing,
4,
they'll punish you for that
3,
too. So, like,
2,
just be careful of these units. Tread carefully.
Not to be trifled with.
Right? FOT Gamer Tyler. You followed me 2 years ago.
If you're not too careful,
shit, it's been a minute.
Flanking you and rushing you down from
Gamer Tyler.
We're purposely making them these formidable foes that you can't get treasure out of the world easily.
Gamer Tyler.
There we go. Pretty damn good job.
And you can't ignore them either.
You put the trade with the face on the side.
Yes.
Tyler, let me know, my brother, if this
also too. We've
obviously
got
this should work.
From, I believe
but choose the platform of your choice.
Composed of any number of runner types, like 3 blackbirds.
Tyler Gangy.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's no restriction on how to assemble your crew. You can all
Tyler
play
Gang.
the same. You can create a meme comp if you want. Or you can diversify a little bit, and sort of try to use each other's utilities.
Yo, Bizzle, you good?
We've seen them all. It's been really cool to see kind of the different combinations.
All right, so the next one we're gonna do. What up, Frosty? What's going on, my guy? How you doing? Next one we're gonna do. I'm gonna put
what they're gearing towards
the pin on it, and I'm gonna let it sit for a little while until we see what's next.
They actually have implants that allow them to go in active camo. That's not a specific thing for a runner, so we're purposely trying to make it so that you can diversify.
I did see the shield wall comp, which is like basically 3 locusts.
The next code is the next code for the giveaway is 923.
So again, obviously it's been so much fun to hear you guys even talking about this game and the experiences you've had. You've been building a world that's really ripe for players to tell their own stories in. Again, with the closed alpha on the way on April 23rd, as players finally get a chance, some of them to jump in. What are some of the stories you're most excited for them to get to dive in and maybe tell themselves?
So many. I mean, there's so many different stories that I think are that we're looking forward to seeing happen, especially ones that we've never even seen before. But getting onto the planet, like honestly, just trying to survive amongst all of the different threats that exist there, the dying,
All right. So don't worry. If y'all type it in a couple of times, y'all automatically in.
This
is for anybody new who comes into the stream.
The getting back up and trying
anybody
to do
new who comes into the stream.
It's gonna be exciting.
So it's already recording y'all thing.
I'm curious, Mr. Cross. What do you expect?
And yo, by the way, anybody who wins and redeems, let me know. Because I know the code that they're giving me also unlocks 2 extra invites. So I'm wondering, whoever wins a code in here, does it tell you after you finish doing everything that it also offers 2 extra codes for your friends? Let me know. That'll be kind of fire.
Into the world, sort of beyond the game. Sort of the culture it creates. Always excited to see like what the fans tell us what the game is and what the metas are and what the IP is.
So we put it in before them. Yeah. Take over. Y'all names are already in here. I just have it up just in case anybody else come in. Yo, Rashad, how you doing, my guy? Thank you for the 5 months, man. God bless, bro.
The content and
thank you so much, bro.
Interesting ways. We've been making this meal for a bit. What's
going on? Take over. You someone know something crazy? What happened, bro?
Sandbox for a bit.
Talk to me.
Working together on all the activities and everything in the world, right? It's just going to be exciting to see people react to it organically and learn from it.
Very excited. I'm also curious to see which runner will be the crowd favorite.
Well, Jack, they would follow. Let me see what you.
I have theories.
I know you have many theories.
Yeah.
No, it don't, but it says I'm on the list to see if I get in.
Love to hear what you guys are thinking.
Yeah, you're going to get in.
That
when you get accepted, you have to answer 21 questions.
Just about the conclusion of what's been a very action-packed show. So for starters,
but yeah, you're in. You're officially in. They just said it in the Discord too.
Thank you so much, and thank you everybody out there. Like our team is literally sitting behind these cameras here, and they're amazing. Like, you know, you should give yourselves a hand, you know, for putting together.
I'm moving shit around and just got knee crushed by somebody's cart. Wait, what do you mean? Wait. What do you mean physically? This just sounds painful, bro. I just got in how the gameplay looking. It looks really good. And it's a lot of comp. No limit. If you go to my Twitch and type in 923, you can enter in for some alpha code giveaway.
Let's give you a hand too. You know, you've been doing an amazing job. Thank you.
I think they said they got like full gameplays on the channel, right? I want to peep that.
That's right. So again, as we noted at the top of the show, coming up at the very, very end, we've got a very special surprise. So go ahead and do yourself a favor and stick around all the way through till the end. But again, a huge thanks, Joe Ziegler, Joe Cross, Andrew Witz, and Lars Bakken. Thank you all for being here today.
Lars Bakken,
and of course, again, to echo Ziegler, thank you so much to the entire dev team here at Bungie. Thank you so much for being here today. Whether you're here with us in person or you're at home, it's your contributions that make Marathon possible. So truly, thank you. It's honestly humbling to be here today. And again, of course, the crew here, thank you all so much for all of your hard work. It's been incredible seeing this stage come up so much, or so quickly rather. So thank you so much. It's been a gargantuan effort, and it's all thanks to your efforts. And most importantly, again, to all of you fine folks out there for joining us today. It's such a privilege for us to get the opportunity to share what we've been working on, and it matters most when you show up and join us. We know you have busy days, and we're thankful to be a part of it. So thank you for joining us here on this Saturday morning. And of course, we got something fun at the end. Make sure you stick around for a little bit longer. We're going to be rating Scarrow and Mr. Raffle Waffles, Milo, out there here just after the show ends. So go ahead and tell them we said hello when you get a chance to drop into their chat.
You're going to raid Mr. Raffle Waffles?
As has become
that motherfucker about to have like 80,000 wow in this ring.
We've saved just one more special thing here for you at the end. Now, we've told you a lot about the game so far, but we haven't had a chance to really touch on the narrative just yet. And we're really excited to build a story that's innovative in the extraction shooter
you put 96?
Both in and out of the game.
What up, Andrew? How you doing, man?
We'd love to show you a glimpse of that now. So we've had the opportunity to partner with Academy and Emmy award-winning director Alberto Mielgo to go ahead and show you just a bit of a snapshot of what life is like on Tau Ceti. So we hope you enjoy, but in the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see y'all Starside.
You said Tau Side? Y'all don't even have to, well, oh yeah, I got in. Yeah, I see. Okay, this is official. Hold on. What's good, Bach? What's good with you, gang? This is at the planet, the Tau Ceti. Is this the CGI? It is. Great YouTube channel. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot, man. Appreciate you, man. Arthritis. Y'all don't have to spam no more. Y'all all in. Y'all good. Y'all good. Y'all all in. Don't, yo, Koala. God damn. Wait. Stop typing, yo. Don't get old kids home.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone."
Bitch, I got a Megan doll behind me. You gonna scare me with this whispering shit?
Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that it sculptor well those passions red which yet survive. Stamped on these lifeless
found Bluetooth.
The hand that mocked them, lifeless thing that mocked them. And the heart that
Nah, the graphics look kind of fire. I ain't gonna lie. Graphics look kind of fire. What up, Chino? How you doing, man? This is the game Marathon. It's an extraction shooter. This game look good. I want to see the 20-minute gameplay of this, but this is fire.
Welcome once again. Once again. How's the new shelf? How's the new shelf?
Oh, they're showing different fits.
Just like what it is,
Damn,
right?
she got like the punk fit.
Like a trillion bucks.
She's on some like the frag punk game. But she got like outfits like there.
And will be charged against your line of credit.
Yeah, I know. Do you mind if we skip the formalities this time? Got a big contract waiting down there. So.
Understood. Let's proceed with your grounding exercise. Are you familiar with this item?
That's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's supposed to be my lucky charm.
This is kind of fire. Come on, Mike. Nah, this cinematic is insane.
Yeah, that's
Zio, they on their channel they're gonna show. Yeah, I was really like wondering how come they didn't show more matches, more gameplay. But hopefully on the actual channel they got the 20-minute one. Honestly.
It's you.
Really?
Yeah, the cinematic is insane. I want to see all the planets that we fight on, like all the maps. The idea that I had was that like you may not want to shoot nobody, you may just want to loot up and go, but you're gonna be forced to fight because there's 6 teams of 3, and so you're gonna encounter people.
You ever wonder what happened to these people?
It's not my business.
And this music is.
Chat, we're gonna do another one.
Finding a buyer.
10,
Good. It's not for sale.
9,
Give it to me.
8. Oh! You didn't shoot her? You didn't shoot her when you had the chance? Hash, how you doing, man? The music of choice is also fire too. What's he crazy? It's a cinematic of the new extraction shooter game. Yikes. Wow.
And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair.
So each character must have specific story background.
Round the decay of that colossal wreck. Round the decay of the boundless and bare.
What the hell?
Lone and level sand stretch far away.
He did the rock pose. He went and they got fucking blasted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The giveaway winner for the next code. He is cooked. Official Don. Official Don, are you here, my brother?
Do you recognize this child?
They're fighting for AirPods. No limit. You good? You good, bro? They're not fighting for AirPods. They're fighting for society. They're not fighting for AirPods. Official Don, my brother, check your whispers. Click that link. Choose your platform of choice. April 23rd is the alpha. They're not fighting for AirPods. Okay? They're not fighting for fucking AirPods. It's ridiculous. Fighting. Yo, FOT Gliz. All right, man. I can't say nothing about that one. That's fucking crazy. I heard you was talking shit last night. No, I wasn't. I actually defended you. I defended you. I said I wouldn't want to whip your ass on schedule 1. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't really know how to sell drugs. Y'all not really built like that type shit. You said they fighting. What's going on, Gabe? You said they fighting for them grandma's vanilla cookies. That's crazy. That's why I didn't say nothing to that one. The new human recipe said they fighting for KFC. I didn't like that. Definitely gotta see gameplay. What's cracking? What's good? Highlight. What's good with you, gang? What is the destination? Tau City drop. That's like one of the worlds. That's like one of the planets or whatever. Creator alpha gameplay content now live. Close alpha test sign up. You guys can go to that Discord too to also sign up if you guys didn't win a code. I got more codes though. Alpha gameplay content now live. So I wanna please disperse. Don't fucking tell me what to do. All right, let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and switch over to that because I actually want to see. I actually want to see the gameplay, bro. I know they super proud of this fucking shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. As they should though. This looked like a more happy reveal compared to their Destiny. I don't want to be that guy, but the gaming merchant marathon gameplay. Damn, bitch, you got a reaction video dropped already? Already? Damn, bruh. Let me. Horace, how you doing? Marathon. Okay, they just dropped gameplay. Okay. And that's crazy. Yo, chat, for everybody who subs to their channel, sub to my channel too. All right, making sure y'all know. All right. We got another giveaway code. This is our 5th giveaway code. So make sure. That's my Discord. Not theirs. Nah, I got you, Don. Gabe, what you got going on, pa? All right, see, bet you ain't gonna do. You ain't got nothing on us addicts. Also, stream for like 14 hours. You ain't got shit on us addicts. That shit crazy. All right, hold on, chat. Before y'all spam the codes, let me go back. Let's go ahead and do that again. Spam 923, chat. 923. 923 is the code. For whoever's a sub, you got a 2 times. Everybody else got a 1.5 times chance, all right? Which, again, Official Dom is not currently sub, but he won. So everybody still has an opportunity to win a code. On the YouTube side, I want to just say, Mr. Nobody, what's good with you, gang? That would be funny to see the whole Cell Squad on schedule 1. Brother, we was yesterday. I got the video dropping today. Listen, everybody on the YouTube side, if you can kindly move over to the Twitch. We are live on my Twitch channel. We also got 5 more codes to give away for Marathon, which is on April 23rd. So if you guys just go over, all you gotta do is just follow me. You guys don't have to be subscribed and pay $5. You're good. Just follow me over on the Twitch. I'm gonna end this one now because whatever music is gonna end up playing, I don't want to catch a copyright for that on the YouTube side. All right, y'all. So I love y'all on the YouTube side. I appreciate y'all. We out of here. Make sure y'all go over to the Twitch side, man. Let's go ahead. Next thing you know, I catch a copyright strike. Life is over, yo.